What is going on? How y'all doing? Hope everybody had a great week. Welcome to another Friday night of the Infinity Equation. I do apologize. I am not feeling that great today. That's why I don't have my camera on, and that's why I sound like crap right now. But I'm here. I'm joined by the roundabout Goon Squad, rough, tough tag team champions of the world, Collecting Rush, Mr. Disavow, and the real and the only. There's no imitation. Don't be fooled by those other IG accounts.
No, sir.
Action.
He's actually here.
Yes.
I've been missing from action, y'all. I am terribly sorry, but I had to go save the world in other places, and now I'm back.
So. He was robbing banks, folks, to get those toys.
every now and then, I got to pull off a heist, right?
That's right. Hey, look, you bring me back a figure. Like I ain't gonna say nothing. Like, did you know this man? Nope, don't know him. I ain't never seen him before in my life.
Nope, never seen that.
And then let's not forget the one and only, the man who makes Ethan Page happy with his customs.
Oh, word.
Mr. Kavar Kustoms. Welcome to the show, sir. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, man.
Oh, it's great to have you on. I know we talked about getting you on. We're glad we finally got you on. I hate that we got you on when I was not feeling good. Like, I'd rather be super excited and I want to sound like I'm down about it.
It's all good.
Yeah. Can't help being sick, man. You know?
Yeah, we'll cover you. We got you.
I want to be rowdy, and bowdy.
Bowdy.
Take it back to the Master P days.
I just saw a meme about Silk the Shocker today. That was I'll tell you that after. But yeah.
Probably for Black History. Damn, so cold.
So cold. Let's go.
Well, let's see who we got in the chat here. We got D Blake Makes, Mike Odom, Bart, Paul Morales, Dom Machichiato, who changed his signature on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't think I don't notice this stuff. I notice the little things. Ratface44, what's going on? Go check him out if you have not checked out his reviews. He's making some great reviews, so go check him out if you haven't checked him out. Josh Lambert, hey. NJ Tree, what is going on, my good friend? The tallest man that's taller than me. Your boys got toys. Says, woo, driving from Santa Barbara to LA with the boys. Oh man, how long is the drive is that? We got Tex83, evening fellas. Hope you all doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Striding. Hello, everyone. Johnny Cope with Goon Squad. Bart says, is that the evil Dante voice? Well, it's a sick Dante voice, not evil.
Seriously, if anyone in chat, just don't let your girlfriends listen in right now because Dante's voice is going to pull all of them away from you. It's going to be like, hey, ladies, your boys don't play with toys. Come play with the real thing.
With ZoloCon coming up in a few weeks, I think everybody should bring either a bottle of NyQuil or DayQuil with them to give to Dante as a thank you for coming on the show tonight for future illnesses.
Oh, man. You can make a lot of scissor with that.
Yeah. Actually, what I need y'all to bring is that Spider-Man anime series for you because Walmart still holding my order up.
Oh, come on. Can you just send me your address already so I can just mail this one to you, please? This is getting out of hand.
I check it like almost every week, about every month, and it still says held up. It just says pending. I have no idea what's happening with it.
That's not right.
Exactly. At least in charge
right here. Just need a box to, I'm gonna unbox something. I'm gonna put yours in a box. I'm gonna mail it
as
to
long
you.
as it's one of those boxes that you say, let's say, you know what time it is, folks. What's in the box?
Yeah, you have to do it once you get
What's
it.
in the box?
We got Pokey87 says happy Friday, Goon Squad. Hello. So White Mike Majid says hello. Happy the accident. Hey, he says yo. Bart says better be healthy for a Gundam show on Monday. Hopefully I should be healthy. I should be healthy the rest of the weekend, but I got 2 more shows Well, actually, one more. We got 2 more shows after this, so I'll go over that in a few. Gray says, "Smash the like button on your way in, Goon Squad." Thank you very much, Greg. Always appreciate you. Nick Steele says, "Man, it's a whole full house. What's up, IE Goon Squad? What is going on, Nick?" Don says, "Yeah, I changed it because I realized I was sending out business emails with a pic of a G." God. You never know. There'd be like one person in that business email that like, I'm a Goku guy, right?
Great comment here. I know we'll get to it eventually, but Josh Lambert giving shout out to Carver for having an awesome collection backdrop. I agree. I was going to say that earlier off camera. Very cool, sir.
Oh, thanks.
No, you're fine because
I need more room.
That Josh Lambert. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Carver. I'm still apologizing. Go ahead.
I said I just need more room, but thanks. I appreciate that.
And that Josh
Who
Lambert
needs room? Who needs room?
Exactly. And that Josh Lambert will be joining me on Monday for Let's Build Gunplay. We're going to be talking about Chainsaw Man, so that's going to be really fun. Building some model kits and some Gundams, and it's nice. And actually, I just found out that I was looking up information for the show before we started the show that there's going to be a open store in New York, February 23rd through March 3rd, where they're going to be selling Gundam kits. Ones that they're not available, so I may have to take a trip up there and see what they have. Let's see who else we have here. Known Rugged, Evening Toy Bros. D Blake says Friday crew with some cake. Excuse me. Spartan Toy Hunter, welcome. Hey guys, finally made it to a live video. Well, welcome. Johnny says, ladies, come experience Dante. Shh, can't give out the full government name. Omar V, what's going on? Bearded Bills, what it do, baby? Robert Diaz says Dante is only on voice only. I hope he feels better. Thank you. Josh, I'm not going to do no shopping list. You better give me some good money. You know what? You better give me some money. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, there would only be one Gundam I would be looking for if they have stuff that you can't find anywhere else.
Yeah, it's. I think that's what they're toting it as something where it's the only place you can find like special Gundams, and I see what they're gonna have there, and there's some Gundam kits that I do want to get from them. Which kind of brings me back.
I just want that Gundam Factory metallic Gundam Epion.
Oh yeah,
that's only available over in Japan. Gundam Factory. If they have that there, let me know. I'll send you the money.
I would definitely check and see for you. Which brings me to the upcoming episodes because I put like almost everything up this week. Well, actually today I should say. So you have us tonight on the Infinity Equation. Sunday is the epic return of the IE creators with D Blake Makes and Detour Customs. So definitely excited for that. Then Monday, I do apologize. I thought it was this past Monday, but it's this Monday, and I forget my own dates. That's why I'm losing my mind.
And his voice.
Yeah,
and his health.
Everything. Losing my mind. Losing my time. Can't somebody tell me I'm fine? Oh, sorry. I just know the word out version of it. And then Monday, it's
Dante, you're not really my type, but your voice right now, damn.
Yeah, wait till I turn the camera on. It really scare you off. Monday we have Let's Build Gunplay with Jay Lambert and we rebuild and talk anime. And then the Sunday after that, February 19th, is Collecting Our Future. Makes his return, and we're going to be talking with some great folks. We're going to have Hero Collections joining us, Mike Hex joining us, and 1/6 Shooter joining us for that one.
Awesome.
I know them.
So it's gonna be a good time.
Definitely excited to be doing our Collecting Our Future episodes again. That first one we did, I had some technical difficulties with the jinx of being new to the show, but I think I was sideways at one point, and I was like, my head's spinning around like the friggin' Exorcist. But
what's that like? I don't know these technical difficulties.
Yeah, right. Well, you inherited the new problems from me being the new member. That's how it goes. But yeah, it's gonna be a great time. The first time we did it, go back and check it out. So many great conversations. We had Dan, who had a bunch of his crew on there with us, and it was just a really good talk. It was a good time. So I'm sure every time we meet up for that special Sunday show, it's gonna be a blast.
Yes, indeed. This is always it's gonna be a good time. I can't wait to have it again. Oh man, let's see. Greg says Dante going to meet up with Art to get these gunplays. Probably not. Robert Diaz says Easy 8 is the only Gundam that matters. I haven't seen that one. So I'm just getting back into the Gundam kits, so I haven't. So a lot of them I'm not familiar with. Josh says you can get the Gundam factory kits at some of the pop-ups now, and once a year on the premium Bandai. Nick says usually Bluefin regulates what they will sell at a pop-up shop, but make sure to see if they are stocked up on Universal Century kits. All right. Robert says they sometimes have exclusive Gundam kits at Anime Central. And Grace says, losing your mind. I thought you already lost it and were being held together by Miss Dark Jumpers in. Partially. Very partially. But glad everybody's here. I'm glad to see everybody here and hanging out, talking. Spartan asks, are you guys planning on bringing on a former Hasbro employee in the future? Seems to be a thing nowadays. No. Not in the foreseeable future, I don't think. Not right now. There is somebody who I can't say yet, but there is somebody who reached out to me that would like to be a guest on the show, so I will take that. And then there's other stuff that's coming up too, so be on the lookout for that. Somebody that you'll see, maybe.
Unlike seeing Dante right now, you'll see them.
That's true. That is very true. So don't worry. There's other guests that we'll be bringing on that's going to keep it, fun,
positive,
and new. Yes, yeah, definitely positive. Yes. It's all right, Mark. It's okay. Yo, NJ Tree, you're more than welcome. Come on there, buddy. Tallest man that I know.
NJ Tree. Right now, the game plan is at ZoloCon. I'm going to totally walk in and be filming for a Toy-On video and pan the crowd and see all of you standing there just like at Legions Con. It'll be oblivious. So you'll definitely be in my Toy-On video at ZoloCon, buddy. Don't worry. Just like last time when I'm too focused on the stupid little camera.
There you go.
Are you going to be wearing name tags?
Probably not. I'll wear my right shirt this time.
Yeah, ZoloCon is not really a name tag thing. That's why I scared the hell out of Dante the first time I walked over and said hello.
Because all I ever seen was Tim's hands just moving around just doing a point over here. Hold this, move this figure over here.
I think the funniest thing you said to me that day, because I think that the previous day I must have put a picture up, the Infinity Equation T-shirt, and you saw my beard, and you were like, "All I know is you have a beard, you have hands, and I know your voice."
That's it.
Can we get Infinity Equation T-shirts made where the Infinity Equation logo is on a name tag? Hello, my name is Infinity Equation.
That's not a bad idea.
That's kind of cool.
I didn't think about that.
I have those.
Have those.
I mean, there are T-shirts up on the store, but I haven't updated since the.
Wait, we have a store? Where the hell have I been?
Of course,
yeah. There is an Infinity Equation store. Now the thing is, I think I might have to go in there and take some T-shirts down because there's some old. I thought maybe I did, but I will post it here in the chat if you want to go buy a T-shirt. But it's TeePublic basically. Everything's uploaded on TeePublic.
While we're talking about selling things, I feel like I always intend to bring this topic up when we have guests, and then I screw up and I forget. If you weren't aware, and we'll get more into this as the show goes on, but Mr. Kavar Kustoms here makes some pretty freaking amazing dios and different props and really cool torches. I have mine laying here. I should have them ready to go. Before we forget, Carver, where can people buy some of your cool stuff, man?
Mainly just my Instagram. It's pretty much where I peddle all my wares. I try to do maybe monthly sales. I'm kind of slowing down on those. It's every other month. I'm trying to work up to Legions Con because this will be my first time having an actual table. them on that, but I'm really looking forward to it this year. I'm planning on bringing a little bit of everything that I can this time.
Nice. And you split a table at the last Legions Con, right?
Yeah, on Instagram, he was nice enough to offer me a little section of his table, and I didn't want to take up too much, more than gracious. He was offering more. I was like, I'll just take this little, So I just had my little setup right there. I didn't want to get in his way too much, but yeah, he was up to let me share his table with him last year.
Yeah, it was very nice to meet you and your wife this year. That's
it was
thinking of this.
It was really great meeting a lot of the people that have bought from me before. It's like really crazy, Just take my picture and send it to his wife. I'm like, oh, she bought from you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's like, all right. I was like, that's really weird. It's really cool. It was like meeting. It was great. Like people would walk up, hey, I bought this from you. A lot of people that I've talked to, but never had a chance to actually interact with.
There you go. Real quick, Justin collects. Welcome. Trevor just came in. 1-6 shooter. I was just talking about you. I have to go back to this.
Another gentleman that was very cool to meet at Legions Con.
Yes.
Mr. 1-6 shooter himself, Trevor, with his weekly show on I believe it's Monday evenings going live. Legions Lounge.
Yeah, Trevor, we're shooting this week.
Just do not let Trevor speak for more than 5 minutes, because the next thing you know, you have a cart full of Mythic Legions. So you don't know how they got there.
No, let me tell you about that. Now, him, Darius, and Sharif, and Detour, Steph, yeah, those dudes, they know how to get you to buy stuff. I don't know how stuff ends up in my bag, but it's always their fault. It's their fault. I just wanted to bring.
I blame Trevor for getting the head. Yeah. I was good with missing on that until he posted his picture with my torches in. I was like, God damn it, Trevor! Now I can say I have it too. And
this had me.
I told him that Legion's kind of
like. Now, if you see Trevor's background wherever he's on videos, he's got a background similar to Carver's, but somehow there's this subliminal messaging with lights going off like, oh, buy me.
Exactly. That's what he does. Him and Darius are good at that. D. Blake says, the Road Dog, D. Blake's the badass bearded Bill is the new age sign makers. I mean, that's hilarious.
The Road Dog, D. Blake makes the badass bearded Bill, the new age sign makers. You know what I mean? Like, that's that. Thank you for that. Thank you, D. Blake. Dante, I know you were going to do that if you were feeling better, so I had to.
Yes, I would. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Chad? How you doing? Don said Trevor's going to get Dante to buy another moose. No, I am moosed out. I am moosed out.
How many you have? 2, 1?
Just have one. Just have one.
You're gonna have.
After ZoloCon, he'll have 8. We're getting him a whole. Is it a herd? A herd of moose? Mooses? No. Mises? I don't even know.
Nope. Because I have nowhere to put them. Like, look. To be honest, like, yo, my Mythic Legions, I only have one shelf of them right now.
Are you seriously asking us to look when your screen is so blacked out?
Right?
No, I'm not saying that.
I'm
just saying, look at the point that I'm going to put out to you. I have one shelf. I have 3 trolls. One troll is already on the shelf. I can't fit the other 3. The other 2 are still in the box, and I don't know where to put them. I got Spider Moose hanging out on the coffee table that's down here. I don't know where to put them. Like
Spider Moose.
That's right. He's Spider-Man's moose. He's renewed your vow, Spider-Man moose. He be riding along. He's like, giddy up.
Mooses don't giddy, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. All right. So let's get into this. Carver, thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate you coming on, hanging. Lord have mercy. Y'all want to keep sending me damn mooses. Anyway. What's going on with Pack Toy Review? But thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Appreciate you coming to hang out with us, Goon Squad Nutballs. Or as what you said in what was it, 7? He's a nutbag. Have I seen 7? Really?
Nah,
7.
man. Actually, 7? No, I haven't seen 7.
Yeah, with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt.
Oh no,
Tim
with
Spacey?
the Sins one, nah, that one scared me. When
Oh,
kids told me
I-
about that when I was a kid, I was like, nope, don't need to see that.
Do yourself a favor and watch it.
A little of those
I could watch it
schoolyard
anytime.
stories, they probably exaggerated, but like, yeah, no.
Isn't that where What's in the Box actually came from?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
Yeah, that one. What he does, I do it happier and not with a head in it.
I would prefer to see What's in the Box that you opened than What's in the Box that he got. That was a little more disturbing. Little low-key nightmare scenario right there, if you don't mind saying.
But look, that's one of the movies I can watch anytime, every day. I still have it on DVD.
You're haunted. Why? No, like Snow White's a movie you can watch anytime in here, or like Robin Hood, like Prince of Thieves, even.
Yeah, see, like those movies. Yeah, I'm like, okay, it's cool, but 7, I'm like, ooh, yeah, there's so many great lines to add that movie.
Let me guess. You're gonna say 12 Monkeys is your close second?
You know what? I never learned.
I still have yet to see that.
I still haven't seen 12
good
Monkeys.
movie.
I'm just like, yeah.
Is it?
That movie hurts my brain. That's right up there. To me, that's up there like with Interstellar. Like every time I watch it, I like a new thing in my brain pops, and I'm like, oh my god.
Interstellar is one of my favorites. So okay, if it's on that level.
Yeah.
Like Tenet was good, but it was just hard to hear in the theaters. Like
I didn't watch Tenet because of that. I haven't watched Tenet. No.
Yo, like I was when I took my wife to see it. I'm like, and I asked her like, could you hear like half the audio? She's like, no. I was like, okay. I was glad it wasn't just me losing my hearing. I thought I need some hearing aids after watching that movie.
No, Nolan doesn't like sound mixing. He's not down.
No. Robert Diaz says, Wishmaster 2 is the best movie of all time. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. What's going on, Art? Art says, what's up, everyone? Welcome, Brian.
RG.
So, Brian, thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for coming and hang with us. You see us, we're crazier than a bag of squirrels. Look, I don't know. I told you I'm sick. I don't know what's going on. So, for those who don't know about you, I'll explain a little bit about what you do and a little bit of, about your background.
Just make dioramas. For like a few years, I was just making dioramas, and then I got a 3D printer and somehow started making torches. And those have been pretty big for me for a while. Helped me out with like getting my name out in the Cabal a lot more for Mythic Legions and stuff. I mean, I've been a couple years, but like I really didn't. It's kind of overwhelming at first because like so many amazing artists all in one place, just all their amazing talents and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, I didn't feel it, it's like league there. So like it took me a while, but I still really started like dioramas and stuff I did and stuff like that, and it's just slowly started picking up, and then it with that, and I dabbled a little bit in making props. I'd kind of like sit like a red solo cup into them, and they kind of work like little cozy type, like little medieval cups. I'm gonna have some of those at Legions on this year. I think they'll probably find. Yeah, just make dioramas and try to be creative. That's pretty much
I have
it.
to add to that, Brian. You don't just make dioramas; you make incredible dioramas. So
Exactly.
I'd be remiss if I didn't say how Brian and I got to meet each other. So A Tizzle reached out to Big Dub on YouTube, if you're familiar with Big Dub and his toy hunts, and basically said, "Hey, I'm thinking about getting my boyfriend a dio," and Carver came very, very highly suggested. And in the background, unbeknownst to me, he was posting pictures on Instagram. I hadn't known the man yet, of updates of my incredible dio that I use in my pictures here in my back room here. And then it showed up for Christmas one year. So then after that, we got to be friends, obviously, and talking more often. But I can honestly tell you, having one of Carver's dios and multiple props, it's a centerpiece back here in my collection. So he makes amazing, amazing stuff. I know he wouldn't say that because he's a very humble man, but I have to say it's really great stuff that he does have. And it's not just like the street scene stuff, right? You do all sorts of different dios now.
Yeah, Kyle. I do street stuff every now and then, depending on, I'll try. I've been to that into my sales as well to appeal to other people. But mainly, I just do like the terrain builds, and they've been working pretty good for me. So every now and then, I'll throw something like a street or an alley. Up until like the point I made yours, that made like alleyway wise. I mean, I was trying to do all kinds of different stuff at that time. That beginning for me. So I mean, that was where and how I can work different things.
Yeah, because when I seen your dios at Legion Con, I was very impressed. Like I was like, wow, like you put work into it, and that's why I bought like 3 or 4 of those torches too. I was like, man, like I gotta support this. Like this is awesome.
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
Look, son. I was broke.
And you make all different size dios too. I mean, you make large ones, you make medium size that'll fit inside a DTOF. I've seen a lot of different. You're reaching out a lot of different ways and kind of
Yeah, the DTOF size has been like my main go-to for my sales. It's like it was like I was focusing for the Dragon Ball crowd because it was like I got a lot of people like buying them I started trying to incorporate like more scenes from that into it, and then I like to leave them anybody to use anything they want on them, but at first it was aimed straightly for like the Dragon Ball crowd. It's crazy because it's like I'll see people buy them and I'm thinking they're going to use them for this, and then they'll show like completely different setups that I didn't even know that I didn't even picture when I was making the thing. It's really cool to see how like creative people just like use it completely differently than what you anticipate them to do.
Right. And as NJ Tree said, he is the best.
The best. The best.
Right.
The best.
Well, I was going to say the best around.
Yeah.
No one's ever going to keep you down.
Love it.
See, there you go.
Yeah, those torches you just showed were like the new style I'm working on for this year's Legions Con. I've been coming up with different styles. I actually got went ahead and painted, fired up and everything to kind of show off.
Oh, give me a second
for you.
Sick.
Hey,
This is one of my new tall styles I'll be making. They're on the color yet, but
very nice.
So I'll have that one. I'm gonna go with all styles this year, on top of what I already had, and I also got like some ones and a couple more handheld torches and stuff like that. And I'm hopefully gonna bring some. I'll have a good amount of dios. My plan is to make them thread it and forget about them until then.
Yeah. Wow. This is really nice.
It says, Carver, I hate you. You're tempting my wallet.
Yeah, that's what I said yeah to, because I'm just like, listen, how much money on me right now?
While Dante's
I'm very affordable.
While Dante's going through Carver's Instagram page, and again, because the man's humble, I know he won't bring this up, so I'll bring it up for him. AEW pro wrestler, Mr. Ethan Page, actually had a room tour video up recently where he did
I just watched that yesterday.
Display. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just watched that yesterday.
Yeah, it's nuts.
No, that's awesome. Like I would love to have that. But hey, look at this cool dial I got. Shoot, man, I'd be happy.
That's nice.
But your work is impeccable as it should.
Oh, that's really nice.
That's who they'll be getting it tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, this is for tomorrow. Okay. Oh, very.
Yeah, this I'm sitting right next to here. It's another city like rooftop style fan, and all the iconic pictures of Batman's him brooding on a rooftop somewhere, looking.
And I don't know if we mentioned this or not. Carver, I think we were talking off camera, but on camera, can you tell everybody what you mean by tomorrow, in case people are unaware?
Oh yeah, Toyhio up by Cleveland, Ohio, and they normally bring in a lot of really good guests. They've been having a lot of East AEW people. We a year and a half now, and the first time we went, it was just Danhausen that went, and my son just learned who had to go to it, and he's been back 3 or 4. This will be like the 4th or 5th time that he's been there every time, and it's getting the guests have been getting better and better. The first one we found Ethan Page's toy vlogs and stuff, and my wife got into it, and we just went, and I took him something, and it kind of just went from there. It's a great show. If you're in the area, definitely highly recommend it. It's all vintage, and you've been there. I mean, it's all over the place. Heavy wrestling show, tons of wrestling figures.
It's such a great show that Carver convinced me to drive the 6+ hours out there. And I have to say, him and his family were so cool. Like, it's the first time I actually meet in person and corresponding online. They let me hang out the entire day, walk around the show, toy hunting with them. So shout out to Carver's entire family. Just great, good people. But that is an amazing show, and it's not just the kind of show where, if you're an hour away, it's worth going to. If you can get out there and spend the weekend and take a drive, again, I took a 6-hour, 7-hour drive, and I was glad I did. It was a lot of fun because of the company and also the show. So very good show.
I might have to try next year. Might definitely try.
Oh no, I drive 6 hours. I'm not even out of my state yet.
True.
Well, Canada, you got to go across. The customs like, hey, what you coming over here for?
I'll just
Come
fly
on,
in.
I'll just see some
I ain't
sights.
trying to drive.
Oh no, they stop you in the air too. They stop you in the air too. Like, they're like, hey, stop this airplane. Park it. Come on, park it. What is he flying in for? Oh, okay, just for a little bit of fun.
Toy show.
Little pleasure. Okay.
Yeah, toy wrestling show.
So
Okay.
Skinny, if you buy anything from Carver, will you have to check your customs in at customs?
As long as it's like claimed under, as long as it's claimed as a gift and it's like not marked like this is over $100, and it's fine.
Oh, I don't do that. I've been shipping international. I always put my low for people, so that way it doesn't mess them up on their end as much as possible.
So any Canadians in the chat, hit up Carver, man, because I'm about to after and buy up everything.
Now, here you go. Here's a rare appearance of NJ Tree.
Look at that.
See how tall
He's
this
such
thing
a
is?
tall man. It's like he's a tree.
Hey, he's really tall.
Yes. He's taller
Mike's
than
how
me.
tall he was.
It was not a situation like in Roadhouse. Nobody was saying, man, I thought you'd be taller. Not with him. They're like, wow, you're tall.
Ooh, that's nice. Wow.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
slowly trying to get customizing stuff down a little bit more,
Mm.
painting heads, and where I'm like, it took me a year to get into trying it because it was like so scared to ruin like a $40 figure. Like I buy them and just tear them apart instantly and trying to see what I could do with them. It's fun.
That's something I want to get into, and that's why when Alex was here, I had he told me which particular spray thing to get. I haven't. It's still missing, and I haven't used it yet. I have not even took it out of the box. It's just sitting here. Still haven't used it. Just sitting. And this stuff that needs to be painted. That was one thing I'm buying it so I can paint it. But it's just sitting here. So you might motivate me to get started painting. But here you reviewing your torches as well.
Yeah, I met him at PowerCon last year. Gave him one of them. Him and Pixel. There was a couple other people there, but I just kind of ran out. I was trying to hand them out to people that's been following me for a while. Kind of thing.
Oh my god, Art's starting trouble. Yeah, I look like an adopted child of NJ3 standing next to her. Yeah, that I guess that could work. Yeah, he's just the tiny guy. Greg says, Carver, do you most look forward to figs from? Do you have a most look forward fig to from Cosmic Legions?
Cosmics, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I wasn't really too in fantasy vibe, but after it took me seeing them at PowerCon to really like, they're awesome, kind of deal. So I kind of like the big orange dude. I'm horrible with the names as well. So it's the big orange dude with the 4 arms. He's probably my favorite one out far. I'm most looking forward to him, and then probably the second would be the big green dude on his head. I'm sure that's their official names by the green dude.
Big green dude, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Hey, it's okay when it comes to
Funny,
Mythic or Cosmic Legions. We give up with the names.
Yeah, their names are wild.
So the video
I have a friend that knows the whole line. I have a friend that knows the whole line and everything, all the names, and I can never get them right. The dwarf dude has like a red mohawk and stuff. I couldn't remember his name one day. I just called him Ginger Snaps, and it's stuff. Every other name I make up something, and it drives him crazy. So now I can't stop doing it because it's going to keep driving.
Well, the orange dude with 4 arms is Kragnar.
This
And
video
the big
here that
green
Dante's showing,
log.
I can personally attest, because I'm in the background here, that as Ethan Page was opening this dio, everything just stopped. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, Danhausen, the Acclaimed, like everybody all the AEW personalities, like everybody just stopped signing. They stopped taking photos. They just got their cameras out and started taking photos and pictures of this entire thing you're seeing unfold right here. It was so cool. Like, everybody just geeked out for like 15 minutes over Ethan opening up this dio from Carver. It was so cool to see in person.
I remember seeing this video on YouTube, and I was like, man, that's super awesome. Hey, look at let's do him back. He's like, hey, look at me, look at the back. Let me turn my hat to the back.
I wanted to get pictures and video from like that angle, but I always get worried when it's like you're paying for like photo ops and stuff that like you're gonna get yelled at for like taking a picture of somebody when you're not supposed to for free. So I was like freezing. I was like, I'm just gonna let him enjoy the moment, and I'm sure that Ethan's gonna post something later, and thankfully he did.
You should run up on him.
Right. Tim was like, let me turn my hat to the back, get my pants down real low. Let me turn
Hey, hip cats, want to take a picture with me? No, nah, Tim ain't gonna do like that. Come on, don't do him like that.
I'll see those more TLC, but
oh, that's doing him like that. If you're gonna put him like TLC, shoot.
Yeah, remember that.
Ain't too proud to beg.
You can't be too proud. Like, can I get a video? Can I get a picture of this? What's going on? Hey, come on now. Hey, look at me. I'm doing something over here. But that was awesome because he did. Didn't he use it like in one of like his commercial? Like he did like that fake commercial and he used it in there too.
Oh yeah, he's been posting like every time he has like, these toy vlogs, and he says he plugs the toy photography page, pose by page. He always like posts pictures with him, and it's like it's really cool. And so it turns into that Leo like that meme where it's like oh. Every time we watch one of them, it's like hey, there I come, there I am. Saying it's like oh,
that's it. That's me in the right. That's my stuff in the back. That is my stuff.
Yeah, he was talking about doing that series where he was going to do the commercials and everything. And I was like, oh, this is going to be cool. And then he started doing it. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
And man, you pump these out really quick. So my quick question is, how many printers do you have, and which printers are you using for your 3D print?
I have one. I want to upgrade to at least 2 here. Using a LB Saturn.
Okay.
And shout out to NJ3 for teaching me how to use the damn. I've always like he's helped me out so much over the last few years. And I sent somebody one of my dios. Like the night that he opened it on me and NJ3 started talking, and he's helped me out with like so many tips and stuff and much over the last few years, like getting everything figured out. Like the printing stuff, like my torches wouldn't happen if you didn't help me. appreciative of him.
Yeah, NJ Tree is a good guy. Tall guy, but good guy. We call him too tall tree.
If he's still in the chat, Dante, we may have to twist his arm to come on the show one week and give us maybe on Infinity Creators and talk a little bit about 3D printing with you.
Oh, he's already started trouble with me about that.
I've mentioned it to him. He should definitely come on.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
I've
brought it up.
Well, he probably won't have to twist his arm too hard. But hey, you want? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he's like, yeah. I'm that guy.
Just be prepared. It's a very long arm, so you really have to get like the leverage to twist it. So
There. Now we can get up there high enough.
what I kind of want to see now, like,
don't leave.
I like low key, not low key, but low key. Kind of want to see Rush. I saw Art's name on the thing. See Rush put some sort of dio in the background on one of those shelves now, with like the Avengers just going ham against somebody.
I wouldn't have the room. That's why all of my backgrounds are paper. That way they just kind of blend in and just make it look like it. So I try to fit as many figures as I can into my displays.
What about a rooftop scene with the gargoyles?
Hey, ideas.
That I'm actually looking into right now. So I can't decide for the gargoyles if I want to have the castle as the background or the tower.
Yeah, rooftop. See that for Spider-Man? Your boy,
just look
that
down. Okay, now this is straight.
Yes, me. Give me.
Look, sir, is that for sale? I might need that. I might.
Daredevil? Nope. Sorry.
Daredevil. Yeah, Daredevil.
This guy. Whoop. That's his new home.
Mine. Claim mine.
Moves. Oh my goodness. Oh, it does things. My wife's gonna hate.
Look what you done started, Brian. You started a bidding war.
Oh, bidding war. It's already done.
Across countries like that.
You've done it 3 times and it's perfect.
It was supposed to be the bidding war of 2024. It's the bidding war of right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Mine.
I'm calling
that's a Wolverine. That's a Daredevil. That's a every brooding hero ever. I don't even have Batman. I will buy a Mayfix Batman and put it just to have that.
Just remember, when Skinny is bidding, his is in Canadian dollars, so it seems higher, but it may not be.
No, because I got to double up. I'm matching the same as Dante, and knowing myself that I'm paying at least double that in my own money. What a Canadian dollar. Woo.
Oh, NJ Tracy said I would do it like Nanny for the Muppet Babies, only see my lower half.
Oh, sorry, Nene. With the wild striped stocking.
I just want to say another example of why I love NJ Tree. He brought a Muppet Babies reference to the show tonight, and the world is that much better than he did.
Yes. We're sorry, Nanny. We were trying to go out in space. Oh, it's okay, Kermit.
Worst nanny ever.
Yo, she left them kids alone for a hot minute. They never got fed. How you know when those kids ate?
It's between her and the lady from Magic School Bus.
Yeah, they weren't using their imagination. They're delusional from lack of food or hunger.
All the acid that she put in their food. Yeah, kids, Magic School Bus. I'm on the bus. Crazy.
Yo,
this mushroom,
all them kids on that field trip with no permission slips. I'm surprised the principal they come. Hey, where them kids going? Nah, stop her.
Oh, man. You're not a teacher here.
That's $1 million skit. I'm gonna stop right now, and we're gonna do that later. Yep.
What's up, kids? Sorry, gotta go. What? I thought you were a teacher. Nah.
And then a song plays. Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, that's actually available for a giveaway right now. But the that you're showing right now is actually available for a giveaway through another podcast I did last year. Once I hit 1,000 people on their Instagram, so no chance to hit. So. Don't mean to plug somebody else, but
we know,
just no, plug away.
No, they found it out. So if we 2,000, I might help Carmen, put up, make a diet for it. We hit 2,000.
I'm game. Let's
There
do
you
it.
go. And we hit 2,000.
Now,
Maybe.
now,
I would-
Carver,
we don't
I'm
get
looking
play-
to make a. I'm looking to make a diorama for a bunch of flying figures. Can you make me some type of background that looks like a giant balloon, say like 3 school buses long?
Hey, whoa. Be careful with that balloon talk, okay? Because there's lots of balloons floating around recently. We won't take no chances. A freaking missile come flying by your house, okay? Just saying.
Too soon.
Oh my goodness. I can't with y'all. I'm just saying, we hit that 2,000 mark. Not 2,000 watts like Michael Jackson, Tyrese, but 1,000 mark subscriber, Hey, I may say,
Game, let's do it.
Bro,
You hit it. We'll
thank
come up
you.
with something together.
There you go. I appreciate that. Thank you. So there you go. Y'all heard it here first.
Mhm.
If we hit 2,000, there'll be a dollar giveaway. But we gotta hit 2,000 first, folks. Hit that 2,000 watts.
And I'll
I'm
tell
just
you what,
saying,
Dante,
8,000.
I'll throw it out there.
Oh, thank you.
When we hit 2,000, I'll also
Hey.
I'll throw a figure in there for a giveaway as well. So
Let's go.
And I'll throw a king chair. I'll throw a chair. There you go. Y'all been wanting some king chairs. I'll throw a king chair. Yeah, y'all want king
Okay,
chair?
should us step in to think Dante might be a little too sick, that he might be losing it? He's just going off the rails now.
well, wait,
He's
no,
got-
hang on.
He's going to be posting tomorrow. Last night's show, delete that offline. Forget about it. I did not know what I was talking about.
Well, I thought
I was
Dante.
high on hype, but
I have a bad memory, but didn't Rush say off camera earlier that when we hit 2K, that the viewers could pick any figure from his shelf on camera and he'll give it away?
No, they get a
Yo,
tour
Without
That's
video
what
proof,
happened.
good luck, keeping that.
Yeah.
Now you get a tour of the figure room at Rush Hour. Like, look, you get you're like, hey, so I won the contest. Yeah, it's still $20 to pay to get in, sir. What? Yeah, it's $20. It's $20 to get in. Look, I understand you won, but it's still $20 to view this room. It's still 20. Come on. Call for the okay. Thank you for $20. All right, now this is the room. You see it? All right, we're done. Tour's over. You go buy some merch from my wife over there, and you're good. See ya.
You want the room? There's the room. There's
Now
the
they want
room.
they want the
Okay.
up close and personal. They want to be able to just come in there and just smell the room like fantastic place.
Yo, man, I'm competing with, Disney and Universal and SeaWorld for the main attraction here in Orlando. Okay, give me time.
Yeah.
Rush's World. Yeah, have his face on
Rush.
the side, just smiling. Welcome to Rush.
It doesn't help that I'm actually walking distance from Gatorland. So,
Gatorland.
There you go.
Yes. At the thing. I love it.
Yo, that'd be a tag team up. Hey, Gatorland, how about you team up with me, Rush's World, and we can make this a main attraction. Come see Rush's World. And inside theme park, Gatorland. You can get some gators. You can see all the gators. You can feed them yourself.
the residents only $16.50 for a month of February. Come on down to Gatorland. Yeah.
And then you come see our special attraction, Florida Man. Florida.
Oh God, there's enough of those, man.
A Florida man. I love it.
Welcome, Florida Man. See what he's going to do next. Oh, okay.
Florida
NJ
man
Trees.
doesn't let you see him.
That's why you always have a video of him around the clock. You tape him, spied on from balloon. NJ says, throw it in a cane chair stand. Hey, look, NJ, I'll leave that in your hands, sir. I'll leave that in your hands. Good hands like Allstate. Ray says Rush didn't need Fiona. He just needs to walk down the street to get a gator to display with his jokes.
Are you not watching? I don't collect Joes. I don't need Fiona. The only Fiona to me is Shrek.
Call back.
Because he's a believer.
No, double. Hold on.
Sorry,
So,
this may give me some. Sorry, I don't collect Joes. I stick to things that you can't do in real life, like big giant robots and superpowers. Army people, kind of on the more racial part of it. I stay away from that. I like to make believe with real things, so I don't really care for GI Joes. Sorry, no offense. To each their own, but Joes aren't my thing.
But they got a ninja, and his name's Snake Eyes. It's like it writes itself. No, I'm kidding.
I do have ninjas, but they're the turtle type.
I hear you. I got listen. I hear you. I love GI Joe though. Not for. I understand everything you're saying because wow, that group is toxic. I mean, not the group, but I mean on Facebook. That shit's crazy. But the toys are so pretty, and they poise so good, and they got the nice, pretty, and the swords and the. They're so nice.
You sounds like Eddie Murphy trying to explain to me GI Joes.
He's like, they got
the Joes. He's like, ooh, and he got the snake. It's like, ooh.
I'm just saying, every other line in Hasbro could take a lesson or two from their articulation. Maybe.
Yeah.
By the way, even though we can't see Dante, when he makes these sounds, I can literally visualize what he's doing with his arms because we've done so many live streams at this point. Dante, you're loving that t-shirt I'm wearing. I know you were. Dante, I know you love that t-shirt I'm wearing in that picture with Carver, right?
Hey.
You know what? 2023 was a year to squash the beef from my boy Prime. So we squashed the beef. But yeah, that was last year I would have said, yeah, what's it? Oh, look who it is! Look who it is! It's little Archie with a fabulous haircut. He's like, I gotta get my picture. He's like, I gotta get a picture. Brian's like, go, Archie, get over here, take this picture with me. Archie's like, he says in his soft squeeze, he's like, well, okay.
Me.
Dante, how much medication have you taken today?
Honestly, none. I have taken no medication today. I am drinking ginger tea and some honey right now.
Boy, you need to take.
It feels like you're slowly slipping into insanity here.
I probably am.
Wait a minute, we're online. That makes it a virtual insanity.
That's right.
Virtual
insanity. Freak out.
No, I haven't. I don't take NyQuil because if I took NyQuil, there would be no show tonight. I would have been out. Y'all be like, when's the show gonna start? Like it's gone.
That's why they do have Dayquil.
Yo, Dayquil makes me sleepy too. All the NyQuil products make me sleepy. That's why I don't take them unless it's not like I have to do nothing at all. Look at this collection. High villainy right there from Star Wars universe. Bounty hunters.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
and I'm sorry, Art, you're small. Look how small you are compared to everybody else.
Hey, Art's like my height. I'm like 5'9". I imagine he's about the same. I'm saying I'm being modest, about 5'9". I'm probably 5'8".
Nah, I love Art, but he's about 5'5", 5'6".
That's my wife's age.
He's not short. That's just forced perspective.
Oh my goodness, I can't deal with y'all.
There he is, Ron, the Mad Collector, Century, the Mad Collector himself.
Was that? I've never seen him before.
Toy hunter from the Connecticut area. Very cool dude. I also got to hang out with him that day for the first time as well. Great toy hunts. There's a lot of big box locations, also a lot of just local shops up his direction. But yeah, real cool dude. Is awesome meeting him there that day. And actually, I think he's getting married the weekend of ZoloCon because he was going to come and he's like, yeah, I don't think my fiance will let me skip that weekend. So Ron, if you're catching us in the playback, buddy, have a good wedding in 2 weeks.
There's three, bro. Man, Dom, I'm pretty sure I was a little smaller than Art. Art says, damn it, I'm 5'7". Oh, Dom's a fucking damn. See, I told you were smaller than.
Honestly, I could be 5'7". We might be the same height, man. Listen, props to the short people or not tall people. All you 6-footers. walking around
Perfect.
thinking it's normal.
Complete challenge.
Yeah, we do what we do. We move
So
rings
on
out of
tonight's
people.
episode of Infinity Equation, Dante's trying to get to 2,000 subscribers while at the same time dooming all of our current subscribers by calling out their shortness.
Yeah. He is, eh?
Look,
Alienating
to all,
the short ones.
to all my tiny people out there, you know, we tall people, we work hard for y'all. We got you.
6 foot is short to me. Check. Hey, listen here, Big Show. You're wiling. And that's something Dante would say.
What's the Big Show?
Well,
Actually, that's something that a lot of women on this dating apps usually say. 6 foot's too short. I need a tall guy.
Like what? Like I'm trying to think, like who? How tall you want to be? Like 7 foot? Like what? Like,
the girl's 4'2".
Yeah.
Oh, Bart's
Hey,
6'6". That's why. Good lord.
Can you dunk?
Mom's when you jump,
Which is
like,
a question
like,
you've heard many times. He doesn't even dunk. He just puts his hand in.
Damn, Robert, I'm not that bad now. Boy, that has more D&D exact move alienating fans. I'm not making cards at the point.
Hey.
And we have Dante. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we have hero collections coming on for collecting our future in a few weeks. He's also a rather tall lad as well, right?
Yes, he is.
He's a tall guy.
Yes, he is.
Oh, by the way, Dante, if you didn't hear, there's some beef. There's some beef.
Beef?
Yeah, there's some beef. Dan Who is not happy that I've been lurking in the chat over there, stealing all the talent, bringing Brandon over with us. So it came up on the live stream the other night, and mega producer himself, he's like, "Wait a minute, Disavowed's here. He's in on it. They're poaching our talent."
Hold on, wait. So did you just get
You
us
know
into
why?
beef?
No, you know why? You know why? Because I'm like, pow, it's Dan Who. They think like, oh, well, there's a Dan Who across the states. I can just go with him. It's just the black Dan Who across the United States. Like, pow.
Yes, black Dan.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
We got 2 days. Hey, one in the States and then one across in the UK. Hey, you can't go wrong. But the States do
Across
got
the
cheaper
pond,
prices
man.
there.
But no,
Actually, technically, my first name is Dan, so I am the Dan in the States.
you go.
Thank you. You've already got one.
Taking on it.
Greg said I have to try to get super producer Rich to come across. I'll see what I can do on the next Dan Who live stream. But no, for real though, those guys are always fun to watch. I checked out the live stream this past week, and just go check out everybody at Dan Who. And obviously, Rush goes over there for the show every other week. But just a good, positive, fun people to talk to. Always interactive in the chat. Just a good crew over there.
Legends and Liquor this Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh,
Good.
And speaking of liquor, I feel like I need to get some of this so I can match Dante's energy.
Right?
I
You're saying
too
ginger
sober
ale. I'm
for
telling
this
you right
show.
now.
I told you what
It's
happened.
not
Like,
ginger ale.
I saved all my energy for the night because I was dead tired. Like I wanted just to sleep.
Oh, so you're gonna have a mega crash around 9:45.
Exactly.
Word.
So everything you get.
And see,
It's
Dante,
energy.
you are alienating people. Trees leaving.
Aw.
I'm sorry, Tree. Well, I'll see
Bye,
you
Dan.
at Zolocon.
See you soon, buddy. Thanks for being here.
Yes, thank you. And we'll get you on Affinity Creator, sir.
Great. Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Look, I can't help it. Like, look, it's like Goku when he stores up all the energy, that spirit bomb. Y'all getting the spirit bomb now. I was like, Goon Squad, give me your power.
We were like,
In an
nah.
hour, he's going to crash, and all that we're going to hear snoring coming from him.
Me. No. And then Brian's like, why did I come on this damn show now? I have no idea.
Right.
What's going on here? He's like, these guys.
Dante, why did the podcast go for 10 hours last night? You were asleep for 8 of them.
Exactly. It's still funny to this day. Like when
Just went
just
through
real quick
homie's
side
whole
point.
Instagram.
Let's save those 10-hour streams for Toys for Tots month, okay?
Well, that was funny because like we had a friend that we used to play Destiny with online. He passed away from cancer, and he lived in Canada. He lived in Canada as well. But I play Destiny with him, and sometimes we go like late at night, and all of a sudden I all hear is I'm like, Arch, are you asleep? And his character's just like standing on the screen, not doing anything. I'm like, yo, are you asleep? Are you asleep? I'm screaming, I'm like, are you asleep? And he's like, he doesn't say, all yours. I'm like, yeah, he's asleep, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn my system off. Next day I'll come back and be like, so did I fall asleep? I was like, yes, you fall asleep. I tried to wake you up, but you didn't hear me. He was hilarious though. He was a good guy, but like he was from Figgy's area, Canada. Oh, Canada, my home from away.
It's a fairly kind of large place.
Hey, look, it's Canada. Canada's a
Great place.
Look, when somebody says, "Hey, I'm from Alberta," I just say, "You're from Canada." Look at you, just from Canada.
Yeah, you from Canada.
You just from Canada,
man.
You're from the sea.
Rope us all in.
Look, just like they do with us Americans. Oh, you're American. Well, you just roped us all into America.
No.
Okay, great.
No. I know that, you know.
No, not you. I'm just saying, like other countries do. They're like, yeah, American. Oh my goodness. Great. What is great? Dante isn't it more like after the fusion dance it ends and they're all at energy for 30 minutes? Somewhat. And careful you'll fall asleep with Dead Space going and get one hell of a shocking wake-up call.
Right?
Actually, Dead Space doesn't scare me. As you see, like me playing, it doesn't scare me.
What do you mean it doesn't scare you? It's built to scare.
Dead Space does not scare me.
All right. This is the guy who can watch 7, like, no problem, right?
Exactly.
Just saying. Okay.
Exactly. Like, I like watching 7. It's a great movie.
You gonna play Dead Space and then watch 7, huh? That's your night?
Yeah, I can do that.
So what toy news happened this week?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Rush. Oh, the beautiful.
You know what toy news happened this week? Kavar Kustoms came on the show. He tells the latest about Toyhio, what he's taking up there, what you can get, what you expect to have, what you expect to buy for this man. If you're going to Toyhio and you see Brian at Kavar Kustoms table, you say, hey, can I get some of this stuff? And he'll be like, yeah, you can get it. But where you find me at? Well, I found you on that little cheap rinky-dink show there, Infinity Equation podcast, sir. They said you were on and you were the best thing out of all 4 of them guys out there. So I'll buy some stuff from you.
So yeah, I don't know where to go from there.
It's a hell of a drug,
right?
And it ain't NyQuil, baby. This is just straight energy.
Or lack thereof. Hold on, right?
Dante, whatever you are on, just remember sharing is caring. Come on, man.
That ain't weed, bro.
I'm trying to send that across the border, though. Don't send that across to duty free. Yeah.
You know what's funny?
There's a reason why his screen is black right now. He's not letting us see what he's on.
He's not feeling well. This man's on the moon, man.
Yo. No, it's funny.
He's doing a homer on the ground, just walking around. This.
For those who don't know me outside of this podcast, would be like, yo, why do you have so much energy at this point? And my wife asked me, like, why can't you give me that podcast? I'm like, babe, you gotta understand. That's a whole different energy I have to be at home. I just want to relax. I don't want to have the energy right now. And she gets mad. She's like, why can't you give me the podcast energy? I'm like, that's a whole different thing. That's a wavelength that I had to shut off and turn back on. All right. Friend showed me these the other day. Dragon Force 112 Mole Rats. So I was looking at these. They look good. If you buy it from Big Bad Toy Store, just to let you know, it is a little bit higher in price. it's like $129. But if you go to 5K Toys, it's $84.99. Sure. But you get a lot of stuff with it. It's like three weapons. Walkie-talkie. I'm not sure what looks like an axe knife. I'm not sure that's like a hair can. But it looked good. I just don't know for that price for just one figure. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know. What you guys think about it? No thoughts at all?
It looks good. It's just, I don't know if it's for me, but it looks. I mean, for what, like for the price, it's nice.
Yeah. I want to support like these.
Are those soft goods?
Yes, it's all soft goods.
Okay, yeah, then that's nice. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh man, you got the rubber
They
ducky
look like
boots on
human
there.
versions of the cleanup squad from Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
I'm just really curious to see like how they scale with other 112 because they can say it's 112, but not scale 112. Like my Hobbs says it's 112 and it's not 112. And the house is about to get sold too.
I don't know why I'm getting like, I know it's not accurate, but just in my back of my brain, I'm getting like the beekeeper guy that like crawled out of like the sewer in WandaVision vibes from you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought the first time I saw it, and I had to like think about it for a minute. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing right there.
Yeah, I mean, that is I forgot about that.
You actually did too.
I forgot about this. Yeah, that was a good call out. I hear about what AJ Lee retired. Told you, I'm losing my mind.
Your balance is. Kidding.
Right.
Welcome to the
That's
Dante
about how it is.
roller coaster show. He's going to be up here and then down here, up here and then down here.
Congratulations!
It's coming down soon, bro.
Congratulations, Savage Crucible, hitting their goal overnight. They hit their goal and more. Like they surpassed, I think, what they thought was going to happen. So with that, it unlocked wave 1 funding goal of 120,000, and saying estimated shipping is October and November 2023, and this is just part of wave 1. Sorry, let's see, Nin Belamir, and you can learn more about the characters as well too. You can learn more about the characters as well on their Facebook page. So go check them out on there. But yeah, these they also have full figures up too. Some ones they have, they look great. So I did order some. I don't know if you guys went in on the Kickstarter as well.
No, I did not, but again, it's cool to see. I totally appreciate the idea of supporting these Kickstarters. Honestly, I've never gone in on a Kickstarter before. It's no shot at anybody. I've heard a lot of horror stories. Obviously, there's a lot of great ones like Plunderlings, and obviously Valaverse, and so many cool figure lines that started off as a Kickstarter and built from there. But it's just something I haven't delved into. I just kind of stick to, I want to say my bread and butter, because I do collect a lot of random stuff, but I'm just not at the point where I'm kind of jumping in on lines at an early point. But they look fantastic, and I'm super pumped that they're being successful, because the more success we see in the toy community, the better it is for everybody.
Yeah. And you know what, bro? These could, yeah. There you go. So new for your dios. That's me making new dios. You're gonna be making for these guys. I can see it now. It's gonna be some new business drawn in.
Sure.
You got Who Man, not based off of Dan Who.
They look like they'll scale. I mean,
yeah, they look good. Like I said, if you go to their Facebook page, They look well done in their prototype forms, and some they have painted up as well. But these are all on wave 2, and as Art was saying in the comments, and then you get up to $242,000 to get for wave 2 to unlock that. So
that's a lot of money.
Yeah, boy.
I mean, they're almost well within that range. They're at 173,000.
Well, and again, keeping it, in perspective here. I mean, you look at a HasLab project, you're talking multi-million-dollar. So, $100,000. I mean, that's if they did this well so quickly, it's very attainable to pop that number.
Yeah. Since they have someone there.
See, all these Kickstarts to me, they look amazing. It's like just unfortunate with me and my personal taste. I collect things that I've got personal, attachment to. Like I think that's why I haven't gone down the Mythic Legions route, just because they're all cool looking characters. I just have no attachment to them, so that hasn't gotten me over the edge to actually buy anything.
That's where you get one and you start customizing it and make it your own, and that gives you that attachment.
See, to add into what Rush's saying, I'm like him, but also if I were to go ahead and take Carver's idea and customize it, I have the sad thing called completionism, and no, couldn't. Then you'd have me going back to the first one and buying that off eBay, and couldn't.
Well, that's the thing. Like I learned that the hard way at Legion Con. Back to what Carver was just saying there regarding the customizing. So many awesome mythics builders using pieces to make like Marvel stuff. Like for instance, I always forget the man's name. He's a genius when it comes to the fig stuff. Jump in, Brian. Yeah, the fantastic.
He's amazing. He's a great dude from
he is.
Sweden.
Swedish, yeah. His table was nuts. Yep, he had Fantastic Four, the Avengers, the X-Men. Like I didn't even ask what they cost because I was scared I'd buy them.
Facts.
See, they Mythic Legions even have characters kind of based upon He-Man that looked like the more creature style of them. It's like those were cool and almost got me there, but I'm like, oh no, don't have the room yet.
I love the yet. I appreciate.
I did not hit the Powerball yet, man. Give me time.
Dante, what you're showing off right now, and again, I fill in the blanks because I'm not that huge a fan of it, but I know you have some of the Conan Barbarian figures. I feel like these look great with Conan figures.
Oh yeah. I'm super excited because I got my Conan the Conqueror. That thing is awesome.
I'm waiting for Conan figures based on the cartoon. You get me those, and you got your boy. You got a new team.
Didn't somebody put one out?
No. Like the last time they were put out is like when the cartoon was out, and I forget whoever did those.
I need the girl with the stars. I need the magic guy.
Yeah, it's a weird property because Marvel just lost the rights to Conan. That's why they came out with Savage Avengers.
Ooh, I didn't know that. I was going to actually reference that tonight and say about the Savage Avengers thing. I didn't realize he's off the team, that they lost the rights to that.
Yeah, that's why he's not on the team anymore, because they lost the rights were like basically done.
Yeah, he's like free market now or whatever. Like what happens to
I don't know if he's free market. I don't know what's really going with it.
He went to Titan.
Okay.
Sorry, doing research right now.
Oh, no.
Conan Barbarian has new publisher with Titan Comics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, though, with what you guys are talking about, dude, public domain's going to get nuts in the next 10 years.
Yeah, isn't Batman public domain soon?
Batman's coming up. Mickey Mouse is coming up. Sherlock Holmes is finally completely done. Public domain is a crazy thing. That's why we're getting that crazy Winnie the Pooh horror movie, because that's public domain now.
Mm-hmm.
But Mickey Mouse will never hit.
Yeah, they'll buy that right back. He'll do something.
That's somebody watching.
They've been trying
it. They're like, yo, watch it.
Disney's got goons. They'll be like, you don't buy that. Keep your hands away from that.
Winnie the Pooh's kind of like Peter Pan. They didn't begin at Disney. Disney made their versions of it. But Mickey Mouse, that's Disney. That will never go to the public.
And you don't mess with the mouse.
Yeah.
Nope.
Exactly.
Especially when he has like an indescribable friend named Goofy who's really tall, big old
Trust
feet.
me. Former cast member and blacklisted from ever being rehired there. So
Hey, yo. Nice. And scary. Who'd
Greg
you
says-
play?
Oh. Was it Roger Rabbit?
It was Roger Rabbit for sure. He won't answer. Go on.
Greg. Greg said, actually, Figgy's like, I suggested Dante make the Conan sword. You did. I just been super busy. I'm sorry. I didn't forget it, but I just been super busy. Tex says, Mythic Legions are a deep rabbit hole. They are fantastic, though. I tend to just limit myself to just collecting the medieval looking knights, but there are tons of good figures. Yes, it is. Ooh,
I was going to say that. That's what sucked me in, was the medieval stuff. You get into like Arthurian, all that stuff, King Arthur stuff, and Knights of the Round Table. And it sucks you in. And the first time I saw that Templar Knight and the Black Knight, I was like, need those. And then I was like, then I need that guy. Then I need the vampire that's tonight. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, that's a lot of figures on the shelf right there.
See?
Yeah.
see when it comes Legions, that Headless Horseman is like, again, you guys find that at a con, pick it up. I'll send you money.
Yeah,
He's up there.
It's still up there. And then it's on Mintel's website, February 14th. Excuse me, February 14th, Tuesday, is Dark Lynn, Master of the Universe Revelations, when she had the power sword. I don't know if I really want this one. This one's like it's a weird one. Like I don't know if I want it or in my collection.
I'd want it for the cape and then take the cape away.
Yeah,
Like I haven't done anything Masterverse yet, but I've been tempted by Mythic Customs.
Yeah.
yeah. See, I don't stick with
I've got a whole
Revelation
Masterverse
figures.
shelf, but
Yeah. See, for me, I don't go deep into it. I just stick with Revelation. That's it. Wow.
It was hard for me to back off them. I bought in early with a lot of the Origins figures, and I stayed away for the most part from Revelation, as great as they were. I might have like 3 or 4 I got off of clearance prices. They look so cool. Sorry. By the way, Bruno was crying, so we had to let him back here. Sorry. But yeah, the Motu stuff's great, but again, I had to pump the brakes and just tell myself, like, I can't do this to myself and go in on all this other stuff.
Yeah.
well, with the Revelation stuff, it's like I know it's pretty much all of them always went to clearance, so it's like now it's like too bad. I want to add too bad to the collection, but every single deluxe that they've released has gone to clearance. So I'm like, I'm playing the long game with that one now.
Well, see, the thing is too, like, the problem for me is like a lot of stuff. Like, I went to my Target and they finally had Roboto, and they finally had I forget who else I was going to grab. Like the new wave, the last wave that just had came out. They finally had
Roboto, Stratos, the Bat Evelyn, and Frosta.
Okay, so they had Roboto and Bad Evelyn. They didn't have Stratos. That was the only one. So those are the last two I'm missing. So it's like, but they're still at full price. I'm like, so I'm just gonna get Roboto at this point. Like, I'm not gonna buy all of them at the full price. Like, hell, if I wait too long at my Target, they may drop down price, but then they'll probably be gone. Or there's a chance I can come back and they'll be dropped down price, and I can finally grab it at a lower price.
Well, stay in touch on Stratos because he is stacking pegs in my area, Dante. So as we get closer to Q2, if that goes on clearance, I'll grab it for you. And the Roboto was very difficult for me to pass on. I had it in my hand the first time I saw it. I almost walked out with it. There's a special place in my heart for some of those characters, and he's one of them.
Yeah.
And I told myself no. I said no, don't do it. As much as I would have liked to have done it, there's so much other great stuff out there they collect that, where I'm not completionist, but I'm getting the majority of it, that I just thought I don't even know what shelf it'd go on. But it's a great looking figure. Mattel did a nice job with it.
See, Stratos
Yeah,
here is
no.
like all of my targets here in Orlando. Stratos has disappeared from all of them. You can find Roboto and Evelyn and Frosta, but Stratos, I was lucky to find one, and I've not seen him since.
Yeah, and see, and that's a problem. And that's the thing is like, why? Why is that? Like, why is like one character just going at everybody else that's on in this wave? All right. Moving on to Mezco. It is Mezco Fair. So you got Prune Face. Oh, Pruny.
Pruny.
Prune. Let's try to hold that coffin, but thank you for getting. Yeah, he looks like a prune. That's all I can say. He's a prune, the Dick Tracy character. For those who may not be familiar with him, he is from the Dick Tracy line. He'll go out with your Mezco Dick Tracy. Let's see if they had the other one today. He might show up a little bit later, but there he is. Jackie Vaporuni, most society, Hoodlum's block exclusive figure. I'm not gonna go through all that, but you know, you get 4 different heads, one with a mustache, hands, a chicken.
Oh, jeez, look at that. We talk about accessories of the year. There you go.
Oh, it's a pigeon. Yeah, it's a great grand pigeon with bowler hat. Yeah, and you get a mezzet with it. But he also
That other accessory looks like those things that people put out onto the road when there's skits present.
Which one? Oh, the stand or
the little green guy next to the pigeon?
Gotcha.
Yeah,
The mezzet.
I shouldn't kids that play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hilarious.
You can flat cap, the bowler hat, the washer necklace, 3 stogies, knife, and a chewing tobacco can. Don't know why you would need a chewing tobacco can, but okay. A real metal, real metal wrench.
So they can show the chewing tobacco can, but they couldn't show the cigarettes for Constantine.
Hey.
How's that work?
Well, this is their own property. They don't have to get the okay from another company.
Yeah, I suppose so. That's a good point.
Yeah. But you get a real metal wrench, stick ball bat, 3 balls, and a valise. I don't know why they just couldn't call it luggage, but valise. There's a big difference between that and a very little luggage bag. Well, Don said he ordered the vapor. You're usually all in on Mezco, sir. I give you your props on that one. I can't. Sometimes I gotta be pick choosing. So I'm waiting for yours for like a figure to come out. I know a lot of people are excited for these. They went up for pre-order. The Street Fighter. Got the name already. Jada Toys figures. I pre-ordered these. I did go ahead. You got Fei Long. Your head, hands, and the fire. Looking like the second version of Bruce Lee's kid.
Hey, do not talk about Brandon that way.
No, I'm looking like he looks like I can't like after Brandon. He's like, yo, I took off that like most right here. But I think these would be good if you're like doing like just cap kind of thing. So this would probably work with him. I know Toy Amigos were like really liking these figures as well too. So I'll give him a chance because I sold all my Soda ones. I did. I sold all the Soda ones. It's like, yo, like at this point, it's like, all right, they're not really like in scale with anything. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and sell them. Yeah, I sold everyone. They had like the different color Kens, like the brown key Ken, red, white.
Yeah, that Rio need to get.
Yeah, but they come in arcade boxes.
A cool box.
Yeah, it's a cool box. You know, cool packaging on it. You get your Hadouken in 2 hands and head. They're $24.99. They're not coming out to get like super high, but they're $24.99.
That's not bad. Wow, I expected. Yeah. Nice.
They look good. They articulate and look good.
Perfect for my MVC shelf.
Exactly. There you go.
Yes.
Your
Yes.
what shelf?
My Marvel vs. Capcom shelf, because all them
Oh.
extra Captain Americas and Iron Man had to go somewhere.
Ooh, here we go. Robert says, I want Chun-Li, Cammy, and Sakura. I'm going to be waiting a long time for Sakura. Nah, probably not. I don't know. Maybe. Don says, I ordered these, still waiting for the Mega Man figures to go up. I'm going to use my SHF figure arts Mega Man, because I like that one. Because it's a classic look on them. So that Mega Man I'm good with. All right. And they did. So Marvel did show the Ant-Man Quantumania set. This one was a weird one for me. There's a lot of figures I can skip status.
How so?
Because they have an Ultron that I just bought in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
What's this story with the Ultron? I did see this pop up during the week, obviously, and there's some redeeming qualities with this wave. But is it the same Ultron? Is it pinless?
Yes.
I mean, I have the other one right back here.
The exact
It's
same.
basically the same.
It's the same figure, just with a new head, and the original was pinless too. And it's like, just when you think of Ant-Man, it's like Ultron was created by Hank Pym, so he goes coincide with Ant-Man. So you gotta think, it's like he was a very popular character. He sold out pretty much with the Iron Man wave because everyone bought him to army build, and this makes a new way for people to army build them without buying secondary market.
And that's and again, that's a reflection of like where I live, I guess, because they were on clearance here. Like there were multiple Ultrons in my area, so that's what really surprised me. It's a great figure. Like actually, Rush, I'm sorry, I forgot that was pinless. I mean, it's a great figure. I just it seems like a reach to me. I don't know.
Well, no, I think
could have given it to something else.
Yeah, I think more people were mad because it was a re-release. But then you seen like this other side of it where people saying like I didn't get a chance to get this Ultron because it was sold out all the time. Which I'm like, okay, I guess that, but it's for me. I'm only getting 2 out of this wave because I don't need the future Ant-Man because I don't know nothing about him. And 2, it's one of those ones that maybe I'll get when it's a little discounted down. But I'll have to know more about this future Ant-Man, like where he showed up at, like what's his deal, kind of thing. Because
he showed up and he's the Ant-Man of the future, obviously, but he showed up in the 60th anniversary Ant-Man limited series. It was only like a 4-issue limited series from like a year or so ago. So he's a very new character.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I think it's a big missed opportunity by Legends to re-release the Hand Ninja. Dante, they could another Hand Ninja. I could have bought more of them, more Hand Ninjas.
I probably wouldn't have put in this wave. I just don't think it would have fit with this.
I see what you're saying. Very sarcastic.
The only thing I say that they missed with the Ultron is they could have released the head where it's half Ultron, half Hank Pym.
Yeah, that would have
been nice. They could have put a comic.
Yeah.
Or Bill Foster.
I mean, they could have, because I mean, the last Ghost figure we really got that was comic version was the Thunderbolts one.
Or Goliath, but in his like regular size but blue and yellow costume, because we know we need that again.
That's true. I was gonna say he was an Ant-Man pack. That Ant-Man pack.
San Diego Comic-Con again.
Yep. Come on, guys. When's Ant-Man gonna get to shine again? There's not gonna be. Well, there probably will be an Ant-Man 4, but.
Well, it's funny because I was saying like, who's the egghead, and nobody replied back to me in Discord. And then somebody's like, "Yeah, that's Egghead." The signs. I'm like, "Oh snap! I didn't know that was his name. I was just calling him Egghead. Just call him Egghead."
Yeah,
nothing about
he's part of the intelligentsia in Marvel, the supervillain, super intelligent group with MODOK and Leader and the Math Thinker, Red Ghost, and all of them. He was big time Ant-Man, the Hank Pym Ant-Man villain way back in the day. So he fits in this. Same with Crossfire's like Yellow Jacket is it's actually his cousin. So or the MCU Yellow Jacket, Darren Cross is his cousin now in the comics. So they brought him into it. So he kind of fits in this. So all the characters are relatively related to Ant-Man. So I think they all fit.
Yeah, well, I think like for me to have something, I just wasn't familiar with them. Like I've never like because I guess I don't read Ant-Man comics. Like I'm not a big one on like reading them. So I'm just like, but I think they did good with Jonathan Majors. Yeah, Cassie looks pretty good. Wasp looks good. Other than that, I mean, it's not a whole lot to this wave. The only ones I'm really probably going to get is A-Kid and Crossfire, and that's it. Like I don't need the other ones.
Yeah, I'm buying the wave for Cassie, but I don't need like the movie versions or Ultron again.
Kang might pull me in just because he is basically the new Thanos. A question for you guys, I might have missed this. Has anybody said how the Cassie is going to compare to the Giant Man Build-A-Figure, like similar size?
No.
Well, there's a picture that actually shows them side by side. It shows Cassie along with the 6-inch Ant-Man, so you can see his size. So it's relatively the same size. I'm wondering how many people are going to buy Cassie, and then especially with the unmasked head sculpt, that can be easily repainted and make a comic version of Stature. Just paint her hair blonde, paint a domino mask on her.
Could be Zombie Wasp too. To crack
that's
the
true.
other face. But yeah, that would be great as Stature.
Let's see. I say here.
And disavowed that he who remains, you can use his head sculpt onto Kane now. Your thing came true because this one doesn't come with the unmasked head sculpt.
Yep. I was just gonna bring that up. Yeah, the fact that I picked that up at Walmart this past week, I was me, I played a long game on MCU. Not that they're not good figures. It's what I do, and I thought, you know what, Dante, when you showed off, the Build-A-Figure a few weeks ago, I knew I want that eventually. So I figured, you know what, I'll pick up the figure that has the head with it, and then I also have the Jonathan Majors head with that figure, like Rush just said. So, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you should have told me because I would have sent. I didn't have the Build-A-Figure piece, but I guess you wanted the Build-A-Figure piece, so it would have made sense.
Yeah, I was trying to. I figured if there's any to me that I thought would sell out quick, it would be him. Once that movie drops next week. I kind of figured a lot of people are going to be grabbing that off the shelves, and there's online retailers, but just you never know if it's going to go quick. So, what the hell? I picked it up.
Grace says I hadn't realized for a while that Cass was only in the bath, not normal size figure. I had Dom says I'll get AK and Kang, maybe multiple AKs for generic scientists if I can find them cheap, which will work. Art says Cassie does seem slightly taller than the previous releases of Giant Man Deluxe figure. Robert says I'm that bath, but not most of these figures. Bart says I only got Egghead to do Dr. Venom custom with a head swap. Brian says I most likely will invest in Kang and Egghead. Greg says we have no pick of how Cassie matches with Giant Man. MCU figures equal weight for clearance. Exactly. Okay.
Just to circle back real quick. So I might have phrased my question well earlier. So the bath for this wave. Okay, so there's that picture, which is cool. But has anybody posted what it looks like next to the Build-A-Figure Giant Man that came out? That's what I meant. So. Like the other Build-A-Figure. Like I'm guessing they'll be similar sizes, but.
I like the same body type. No, it's not the same body because, I don't know that question. I don't know. This might be just a tad bit taller, but somebody had. I think it was Ewan.
Yeah.
Well, Ewan in Discord knows like the different cuts on Cassie. Like there's a cut here, and there's another cut. So it's a couple. It looks like some new cuts on there. So we'll see.
Interesting. So it's definitely not reused then, obviously.
No.
Brian, what were your thoughts on this wave, man?
I'm not really. I haven't been follow. I started off with some, but I just haven't been keeping up with them. I'd go for Ultron just because, like, I'm more partial to like the comic book styles and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know a lot about Egghead either, so.
Yeah.
A lot of people probably don't. To be honest, I didn't know much.
Yeah.
Right.
He's got
It seems like
heat of a head. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, Brian, go ahead.
Like seeing the whole wave, like who's the red guy? I can't really tell.
That's Crossfire.
See, that one I'm not too familiar with him either.
Yeah.
Like it's been hardcore in the comics. Like last time I was like actively like big time comic person was and then I haven't been able to like really stay with them lately since then. So I mean,
it is a lot. Like I've been trying to catch up with my pile, and there's a lot of characters like they bring into the X-Men book. Like, what is this character? I think because they had a little introduction up front, like saying who's like in this like story in this book. And, like, I wouldn't know half of them. Like, who is this? But it's not bad. Let's see what else we got here. Got some Mondo for you. Some of these we already talked about that. We already talked about half of these. Goodness. Yeah. Talk about this. Yeah. Okay. That was really it. That wasn't this week. No, actually. Because
It was a slower week. There wasn't as much out there this week for sure, right?
Yeah.
Other than the Legends wave, that was the big thing, and obviously we looked at the Street Fighter stuff.
That was really it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan Yoon posted that there's going to be more Legends next week. So
yeah. So I'm definitely waiting to see what that's going to be. Hopefully some good stuff. There's more comic Legends than MCU figures. So I guess the next one would be, what was it? Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
Yep.
The next one? Yeah. Dom, what did I tell you about that? Don't be bringing up no McFarlane nonsense up in this joint. McFarlane can kiss all the grits. All the grits.
Here, this will scratch your itch, Dom. Toy hunting update with this about. The Walmarts are getting in the Eradicator and I guess the Vampire Batman. I think I mentioned that last week. So they are popping up at stores. And still, if you're looking to get that clearance for the Marvel Legends, everybody, I know Art mentioned MCU. Go for the clearance. This entire wave is $11.99 or whatever it is around here right now. So I picked up the She-Hulk and the Hawkeye. And, again, if I want to support the line and I buy the comic figures new, as I mentioned, but MCU sometimes you can play a long game and do pretty well. So check those targets and do some scanning. In other words,
both MCU and comic are both long games. Like everyone's for years has been wanting the Blue Marvel, and it's like he's like peg warming and clearance and I've been selling on clearance. So it's both. It's like that's why I haven't pre-ordered anything this year, except for like the exclusive box sets and everything. But beyond that, if I know it's coming retail, I'm going to wait out and see what happens. Like with that She-Hulk, that's an amazing looking She-Hulk. And it looks so close to comic, but I want an actual comic accurate She-Hulk. They need to give us a new one. So,
yeah. And you know what? Going back to our conversation with Ryan Ting, who was so gracious with his time when he came on during Toys for Tots month with us here on IE. I remember talking to him about, Target versus Walmart and their practices as retailers. Walmart doing the assortments versus, Target doing those dedicated cases. And I do feel bad for Marvel Legends because I feel like with Target doing those dedicated cases all the time, these lines aren't designed for everybody to buy so many of every figure. You know, obviously we get into how they build these lines and these waves, you know, with cost as a big part of it. So it's a shame because Target gets in these dedicated cases, always missing one figure, by the way, which drives me nuts. I don't know why it's like that. But then they peg up. You know, the collectors get in there, they get their 6 figures or 5 and buy the 6th one online. And then we know we can wait because most Targets get so many of those dedicated cases. You can take that gamble and get them cheap. And it stinks for the Legends team because that's not on them. That's what Target does. And it kind of sets them up for failure, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like the new Conchu waves. Like Target, I've seen dedicated boxes for every single figure, except for Howard the Duck. I have yet to see a single Howard the Duck in any of my stores here.
I have seen Howard, no Jimmy the Woo anywhere. No Jimmy Woo. Jimmy the Woo, sorry. Jimmy the Woo. I was thinking Adam the Woo from YouTube, Disney vlogger. But yeah, no Jimmy Woo anywhere in Targets. I think Art G mentioned to me he's not going to be in any Targets for whatever reason. But he's not an exclusive. So I don't know. What do you think, Dante? What are your thoughts on that, man?
Like my Target's jam packed with Blue Marvel right now. It was like 2 pegs full of Blue Marvel, but also too, my Target switched everything around as well. So I've got in there. I'm like, they're not in the aisle, like they're in like a new aisle now. Yeah, it's just they slimmed down the their Marvel Legends section. Even like McFarlane section was slimmed down. There was barely any GI Joes. Barely any Power Rangers, but you could find like wrestling figures and Star Wars figures abundant there, and Master of the Universe figures there as well. But it was just like everything's slim, like it was really slimmed down in their figure out. So you know, it is what it is at this point. I don't know what else to even call it at this point because it was hard because I didn't see anything really discounted down as well, and very rarely does my Target discount anything down. So it's, and that's why I don't go to Target all the time. So,
see, this is what amazes. Go ahead.
Okay. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, this is what amazes me whenever people start getting to the arguments of like, oh, it's another figure on Bucky Cat mold, or oh, hey, this character still has pins in it. This is 2023. They shouldn't be blah, 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 blah. It's like, you're not buying the figures anyway, so why does it matter? It's like, Dr. Spectrum and Crossfire. Yes, they're on the Bucky Cat mold. But are they characters that people are really clamoring for? So, yes, you're going to use the older mold for characters that's less desired and save the molds for the characters that people really want. So, it's like people are just bitching about everything. But it's like, okay, you want to bitch about something? Show me your collection. If you don't collect these figures, then you have nothing to bitch about. You're just bitching. Get over it. Go on.
Yeah. Stride says, my Target's a bear. Greg says, mine never hit clearance. I'm with you. Bart says, I never see Legends at the Walmarts here to the point that I almost never toy hunt at Walmart anymore. Legends and Target never go on clearance here until they're like 2-year-old peg warmers.
Sounds like
Art
Canada.
says, hey, disavow. Yeah, there you go.
At least there's clearance.
Art says, hey.
like seriously, my Walmart is so horrible. Like, we'll get stuff like I just got Demona and Bronx at our Walmart. It's been out for like what, a year and a half almost. Like, we're so far behind on everything, and then when we do have stuff, they'll seriously sit there for like a year and a half, maybe 2 clearance. It's just gone. They'll just sell it off to, like, we'll go to what they have in there. We walked in there, they had brand new figures that were at Walmart that disappeared, and we go out and like, you couldn't clearance them. You know, I mean,
right?
Like, it's
that's
rare.
what kills me. And see, that's what kills me. Like, you know, these figures are old. Like, you might just go ahead and clearance these down and just call it a loss. Just chalk it up as an L. Take the L. Just take the L.
Figgy, do you guys
right
clearance
now,
up here in Canada at all?
Clearance. No. Things don't go on clearance up here at all. It's kind of terrible. But the most clearance I find is like little deals on Amazon that I'll find every now and then. But otherwise, no. Nothing goes on clearance. Really.
They have clearance up in Canada?
Nothing.
Come
I
on,
don't know
he's
what
up
that
in
word
Canada.
means.
They're too nice to put anything on clearance. Like, this has been here forever. No, he deserves better. No,
Y'all
he
play
doesn't
with
deserve
us,
clearance.
man.
No, full price.
Every-
No. That'll be mean. We're not mean here.
Every Toys R Us figure is starting at $44.99 Canadian.
Biggie's finding that Misty Night from 9
Right.
years ago at full price at Toys R Us still.
No, they got rid of her. Now it's Age of Apocalypse Wave. You're gonna
Oh,
see
find them
Rogue
all for
like
Dante.
Don't say.
Are you
don't-
surprised?
Oh, we almost won an
God,
episode.
We started him.
I know. I'm sorry. We almost
Are
won an
you
episode.
surprised that they're still sitting there in Canada? Canada knows what's up.
Rogue's
Like,
just
yo.
chilling on the shelf.
Exactly
Fire
like she
herself.
should be. Exactly like she should be. Age of Apocalypse was the worst.
They try to trick
The
you too. Be
worst.
like, look, guys, it's Rogue. Haven't you been looking for Rogue? No,
Nah,
not that one.
not this rogue, son. Not this rogue. RG says, hey, Disavow, that's how we get them for clearance at Target. I'm not going to complain. Robert says, people are high as a kite. They try to sell Constantine Torso for 25 plus shipping on eBay. So somebody brought that up, and I didn't understand it. Like, why are you selling the bath pieces at the same price as the figure? Like, it's just the bath piece.
Who does
It's not the
Conchu come
figure
with?
itself.
Who does his torso come with?
I
Howard.
forget.
Oh,
He comes
Oh,
with
does
Howard the Duck because it's the largest piece and Howard's small.
actually, I need to get that Jazz Warrior fig so I can do the Howard the Duck switch. Yeah, have you guys heard about
I've
that?
seen everyone using the
Yeah, I've
Howard the
seen it.
Duck and putting them in the Funko Pop, the big mobile suit.
Yeah, it's for Marvel Snap or Marvel Champion.
That's also smart. I
Yeah.
need to do some shopping.
No Canada prices. That's what's gonna get you.
No, that's why I shop on. That's why I shop on the USO's websites. It works out to even, and it gets
There you
shipped
go.
to my house.
Welcome to the US. We got cheap, semi-cheap prices. Art G says with Target, they will get one figure out of the wave in stores. Jimmy Woo, Madam Hydra, for example, they would keep one figure of the wave online, only the way it was explained from the Target manager. Don says, I haven't been to a Target in like a year at least. Dang, gone. Bart says, we still have the movie Snake Eyes figures on pegs here that have never been on clearance. I'm sure I'm posted the GameStop still have them on there. Robert says, mail all your AOA to, no. Stop it. Omega, stop it. Oh, so is that Omega? Is that Omega Weapon still? Like, because he changed his name.
You the man, Omega. You the man.
No, it's not the same, though. It's not the same. I'm so used to calling him Omega Weapon, and this is Omega Weapon. It's like,
Yeah.
Omega.
Can confirm.
Hey,
Because I have the what's it called? Not autocorrect, whatever it's called, on my phone, predictive text. And I just wrote to him, and it came up, as you just said, Dante. He's pulling tricks on us, getting shifty.
Exactly. See?
He's
Yeah,
giving
I know
us
what
his
you mean.
O face without giving us his O face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like what was it like? What was that Howard Stern movie? Where he was telling his
Private
life story.
Parts.
He's like, yep. He's like, NBC. Pigface supposed to say like NBC, and that's what's now I gotta say it like that. Omega Weapon.
And that actor later portrayed Rhino in the Spider-Man movie.
He's Paul Giamatti.
Paul
Yo, Paul
Giamatti.
Giamatti is awesome. He is awesome. Oh, it's dang God! Art just hit with the shot. It's Omega. Yo, if you watch Bad Batch, yo,
That's funny.
Robert says we need to get the creator of AOA on the show for Dante's birthday. Yo, no, I'm good. It's probably, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it was like Joe Quesada or somebody like that. I'd be mad. I'd be so sore and mad. I'd be hurt.
Give me a moment.
Oh Lord, here we go. Or like brainchild somebody random, like, hey, it was a nice story. I thought it was great to have like everybody in like the mutant verse be in this Age of Apocalypse world, and it sounded great when I was writing it down. But people
Scott
hated me for it.
Lobdell, Mark Wade, Fabian Nicieza, Warren Ellis, Jeff Loeb.
Just some names in there that just hurt me. Just cut me deep. Mark Wade, Jeff Lodell, Scott Lodell, Warren Ellis, like, yo, cut me deep. Tom says Dante can't get into work if he can't pronounce the company name right. Fortunately, I don't have to. I just need to swipe it like bleep. Omega says, Omega Weapon 13 says, if you see Debbie Moore, Obi-Wan, and Ghost, that's me. Oh, really? Okay.
You're still pronouncing it wrong. It's Om 3G.
Oh.
Oh no, it's Om 3 Ga 3 Apon 13.
Omega's like, you know, he's gonna be beating. He's gonna be like, I'm coming for all y'all. I'm coming for every one of you. Lord have mercy. All right. Shoot. Brian, thank you for joining us. It was great hanging out with you, sir. I hope you have a great and safe trip at Toyhio. Hope Ethan Page loves what you give him tomorrow. You tell him the IE sends their best wishes and hello. He probably like, who's that? He's like, remember that show you were on there for that Toys for Tots? Oh yeah, that cornball show. Yeah. I remember that. But yeah, so we say hello and tell him, ask him, and then you tell him, Dante asks, when is he going to get his championship match because he deserves it. That's a day, Brian. Yeah, that's my boy Brian.
You need to quit putting him with all these talkers. He does good enough talking his own thing.
Exactly. But he has to wait after my boy Brian Danielson, though. I'm sorry, he has to wait for after my boy there. my other dad, Brian Danielson. He doesn't know he has a black son, so it's okay. Greg says voice password authentication requires specific pronunciations of words just to walk in. Wow, y'all making it sound so sophisticated, and it's really not like that. Anything else I'm forgetting, guys, before we get out of here?
Well, there's one thing I have to add. I don't do this very often, but I like to say, fly, Eagles, fly on your way to victory. Go Birds.
Yeah.
Go Birds. Sports! Go Birds.
There you go.
I'm not a negative fan.
Sure.
If the Chiefs win, I love Andy Reid. It's all good. But go Birds. Right here, this side.
Yeah.
Go Birds.
Nobody wants Cheeseburger Andy Reid to win anyway. Cheeseburger Andy Reid.
With the two teams are in Super Bowl, regardless of who wins, we're going to be hearing about it for the next year, regardless, no matter where we're looking.
Yo, you don't understand, like, because I work in Philly, I'm going to be hearing about it from like the next whatever at work. That's the sad part about it.
What's so bad is if the Eagles win, the city of Philadelphia is already preparing for it. And I'm not joking with this. This is truth. They're putting Cheese Whiz onto, the telephone poles so people do not climb them.
That's funny.
It's a lubrication that's made with Cheese Whiz.
We threw snowballs at Santa Claus. Okay?
Right.
People tend to forget this. It's going to get wacky. By the way, Dante, if they do happen to win, and again, I'm not as dire as I used to be, but I think I decided if they do win this year, I'm going to the parade this year. So if they do happen to win, and I go to that parade, it's on a weekday, you got to hang out when you're off work before you go home.
I have like 6 TVs that I would probably be having on in the studio in work. So like, I'm sure I won't miss a beat of it.
I'll be the guy on top of the light post throwing bottles. That'll be me.
Grace said 4 Horsemen showed off a PowerCon exclusive you haven't shown. Did they? I did not know.
It looks great. It's like a kind of like
what was it?
Painted with a Belphegor pieces on it. Shape off good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he looks badass. Like the head's like a skull color, and he has like forget the color horns. Just
this guy, right?
Same head
his head.
Sculpt. Yeah, it has that same head sculpt. It's like a bone color head, and then armor, and he has the new shoulder that's on some of the Furious 4 members and soft goods.
Oh, nice. Huh.
I guess he's not supposed to be like it's supposed to be its own standalone thing, just for like PowerCon. So I mean, kind of like their whole figure obscura. It's not really supposed to, but it's the same figures and parts and stuff.
Right.
Okay.
Check it out and see.
Yeah.
The late Duff he's talking about is the one from Loose Collector.
Really?
The one that, yeah.
I thought that one was
they
sold
made.
out. Is that still available?
That's not Lady Death, the black and red one. I forget who that is.
Hellwitch?
That's not. Yeah. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
because
the
Lady
black and
Death
red one.
was a long time ago.
Yeah, because I grabbed her after I seen Jay Hernandez review on it, so I grabbed the second round. Grace says, "Okay, of you five, who is playing Hogwarts Legacy?" I don't know. I don't play Harry Potter.
I heard it.
I'm gonna get it for my wife, but
So there you go. I got time.
Oh
I
man,
heard
I
you can
still
be
play
like an evil
Pokemon
wizard.
Go.
That's fine, but the only thing that had me interested was like they said you can be an evil wizard in the game. So I'm like, if I can be an evil wizard, that's like being a dark, like a Sith warrior. Like, can I just like start zapping kids at the school? Like, I don't like yo, get on my face, bam, zap, zap,
Lightning bolt.
everybody
lightning bolt.
disappeared. Right, destroy buildings. Oh, Art says,
Dante was a good
I
kid
am
in school until everyone started talking about McFarlane and Age of Apocalypse, and then all of a sudden it became a Death Lord.
Yeah, maybe that might even set me on my ways. All right, folks. I will see you on Sunday when we come back for IE Creators with D Blake and Detour Customs.
What time's that at?
We'll have some 3 p.m. So it's gonna probably be during Legends of Liquors. I didn't know Dan was holding Legends of Liquors this Sunday. I was trying to not do it when he holds Legends of Liquor.
He begins at 1 p.m. Usually ends probably around 4 or something. At 3 o'clock, you might have to compete with the Foosh because for some reason they're on the same. They've gone on the same track as Legends and Liquor as well, and they usually start around 2 or 3 o'clock. So, and then you also have the Super Bowl that day, so you gotta squeeze in. You got a lot of competition that day. Sports.
Yep, that's why the show's only gonna be an hour. That's why the show's only gonna be an hour. It's an hour show. Omega says, "Cry Eagles cry." Texas is great show as always, guys. You are all see you on the next one. Thank you, appreciate you, Tex. Paul Morales says, "Take care, collectors." You as well, Paul. And Bart says, "What Gundams are we talking about?" I forget which. I'm building the Burning.
Tune in Sunday and find out.
Gundam. Well, that's Monday. Sunday is IE Creators, and Monday. Yeah, see, I'm losing it too. Monday is Gundam and anime. So I will see you all on Sunday. Y'all have a great weekend. Go sports. And here's Art. EAGLES Eagles. And we're out of here. Y'all have